Well, PFL. It's your boy Zeke Pruitt, and we are back with another high school football season. I am excited, guys. We had a great preseason scrimmage, and it's time to get rocking and rolling, man. We got Long Beach Poly taking on the hometown Westlake Chaps, the Chaparrals, the number 3 team in Long Beach versus the number 6 team in the nation in Westlake. And, you know, both these teams are coming in highly touted here. Last year we had Westlake sponsor this tournament, and looks like they're going to do the same this year. We're going to be down in Texas here as we get a start to the season in the Cali versus Texas second annual. This is our second time around the block with this one, fellas, so I'm glad we were able to bring this one back. A couple things I wanted to point out here is that Caden Piera, the freshman quarterback for the Westlake Chaps, will get the start tonight. By the way, I definitely want to shout out to everybody tuning in right now so far. Definitely excited for the new season. We've been talking about it a lot all over Instagram, all over Discord. So, like I said, KP, one of the most interesting looked after or sought after prospects here, freshman prospects, getting a look at the start this year. This to kick the year off for Westlake. Whole new team for them, whole new vibes, and we got our guy Zhang here. Zhang, the senior, 99 overall rated, number 1 player in the nation, kicking things off for a really tough Long Beach Poly team. So without further ado, we got to go ahead and get into this ball game. One more thing, though, I did want to add. We did add a couple of mods in here, so look out for some new cleats out there, different color variations for the teams. Also, we're going to rock the red tinted Oakley Prism in this tournament here, and if you guys dig it, then we'll go ahead and continue to use it throughout the season. But without further ado, let's get into this ball game. Shout out to everybody in the chat turning up. Let me get the ones in the chat just to kick off a new season, guys. And here we are. We got JT3, Jamie Tyler, taking a spin before he even got any room here. Kicking this season off on the 26th. I am excited in the booth, fellas. New little logo here on the top, as you can see, just specially for the tournament. We got our field this year. I told you guys this year we were coming with the field. We got our official high school season 2 Cali versus Texas football field out here. So we are official, but we are at Westlake. We are in Westlake. They are hosting the tournament. We just have a special field out here this year that we couldn't get our hands on last year. As Zhang takes the field, gonna bring this Long Beach team out for their first drive. 1st and 10 on the 26. Now remember, this Long Beach team here relied a lot and heavily on Precious Hall, the running back now that transferred over to Newton, as their new running back here, Ryan Brooks, gets a catch early on in the game. As we see Ryan Brooks here, Jamie Tyler, Vinogradov, there we go, Vinogradov. That's probably how you really say it, but we're going to go Vicky Vino. We got Kelly Anderson, Keon Morgan, Jacob Jordan, and Trevon Simpson rounding out this team. Very talented ball club. Ryan Brooks getting taken down there by Marquise Washington Jr., number 8. He's wanted that action. He's getting it early on, and this Westlake defense is tough. They're going to show us here. We got Caden Piera. We got Marquise Washington Jr., who just got the tackle over there. We also got Amar Bryant, Bobby Smith, and Draco Jones in the secondary. All tough guys. We got Bobby as a senior, Amar and Draco as freshmen. 2 of the best freshmen. Actually, Draco reclassified to a sophomore. So we got a couple of dogs out here. We got AZ in a shotgun. Oh, he throws his first pick, and it's Caden Piera. I told you the kid was special. The freshman middle linebacker, or the athlete, he's going to play quarterback and MLB, and the senior quarterback throws his first pick of the season to the freshman. I don't know what happened there. He was able to just snatch it. He hawked him the whole time. Look at the eye contact. Caden Piera. Oh my goodness, and then he'll have a chance to come out and also drive the field. The freshman making plays, and I told you guys all scrimmage season that this kid was going to be a big-time player at that middle linebacker position. And he comes out here on the first drive and proves me right. You got to love it. KP. And they're already on the 29, so Long Beach coming out with some problems early on here. KP under center. Let's see if he can get this ball club going a little better than we've seen from the Jackrabbits. We got KP under center here with Davon Williams in the backfield, and Davon has room on the outside. Oh, this is how we're starting this year, huh? 22-yard rush for number 2. Talk to me, young fella. Talk to me, young fella in Westlake. Let's talk about it. We got Tanner Young. He's going to get a chance to start next game. They got a slight QB battle here going on. They're trying to figure some things out, but they're going to start off with KP. They got Davon Williams in the backfield, running back, sophomore running back. As you see, just broke for 22 yards. Was a steady runner in the scrimmages. And, oh my goodness, he's crushed in the backfield here, but he definitely showed that, you know, he had something to work with in the preseason. We've seen him break off for a few nice runs, and just like you've seen him break off for 22 here, he has a lot of potential. They also have Jay Pickens, freshman and team captain, wide receiver there. Draco Jones also playing wide receiver, athlete. And, yeah, this team is really tough. So here they are already on the 9 due to the interception by their QB1 as he's in the shotgun here. Low snap, handoff to Davon. He has room, and he walks right into the end zone and gets the first touchdown. And, hey, I got to say, guys, I've been seeing this kid post a lot of offer edits and, you know, really being active in the chat. And, hey, he has a reason. He's coming out here making a statement early. The sophomore running back looking good. Following his blocks, hitting the gaps. Number 2 is in. Number 5, Draco, comes to celebrate with him. And KP, the freshman quarterback, gets this team on the board. Didn't have to drive far, but he drove. And that's all that matters, as long as you drive. You know, I was told, no matter how slow you're going, no matter how fast, just keep going. Just move forward. Just drive. And KP had a short way to go, but he got there easily in 7-0 Westlake. On top, the home team, the host of this tournament. Look at Davon. He wants a flick. Flick it up, Dave. Flick it up. Let's get it. Them Westlake boys is here for high school season 2. Let me get high school season 2 in the chat, please. If you in the building, hit a like button, hit a subscribe. We back, y'all. I told y'all we was coming back. I told y'all we wasn't going nowhere. It's the PFL. I appreciate everybody, man. Bobby, I see you in here, Bo Sanders. My boy Charlie Davenport. My boy DJ. Don Fletcher. Trey, what up? I'm just calling y'all by y'all YouTube tags here. But I do notice a few names. Eric Glover, what's going on? JC, what's going on? DJ Watts, always showing love. Jamie Tyler, another return. And AZ is going to take the field, the QB, number 1 player in the nation. He's going to have to figure something out. 1 for 2, 2 yards, and an interception's not good. It's really not good, and I know the senior understands what's at stake here. You know, it's a big-time season for him. No P. Hall in the backfield this year, so they're going to be relying heavily on the arm of Igo Zhang. They're going to try a new playbook here to start the season as well. So here he is in the shotgun, no one in the backfield. Turns his back, being rushed. Oh, just a bad pass down to the floor, and I don't know if 99 overall rating is all what it's all cracked up to be. Because this is a tough one. My boy in MWJ I see you, player. AZ under center here has Ryan Brooks in the backfield. Senior running back goes nowhere. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you take a look at Draco Jones' feet, he got those young Ken Griffey's on. You see him rushing in right there, number 5. Them things clean, ain't they? Yeah, we got him in here. Hit me up if you need a pair. Only my Nike teams. Just trying to add some flavor. You see Bobby Smith got the red and black Zoom Soldiers on. AZ even has these white and green new Nikes that we added in, and we got some special edition Kobe tributes. Oh my goodness, and AZ is coming out looking like it's going to be a tough day here for the Jackrabbits. 3 and out, 4th and 12. Where is he throwing the ball? He has the accuracy of a professional, but today he's just not feeling it. He's not feeling it, and he doesn't have this Long Beach offense looking any good. It looks like it's going to be a long year for Long Beach if this continues. Like I said, I want to keep pointing out that they are going without Precious Hall, who was a major factor in their offense. Oh my. Jay Pickens with the juke, and he picks up a few more yards. The freshman wideout looking to have himself a year. He's been talking a lot of talking. I've been hearing a lot of great things about him. The preseason, he looked really good. Had a game-winning overtime catch in one of those ball games as well. So we're going to be looking for Jay Pickens to really have himself a season. To be crowned a captain as a freshman on this Westlake team is a big, big deal. But just going back to Igo Zhang, I really need to see more. It's not looking good for the kid right now. Senior year, looking to get recruited, looking to close his deals and get on over to college. Long Beach is no slouch on defense neither, and they might need their defense to step up. Let's see if KP can drive a full field. Him and Davon, finds more room. This kid, I don't know, guys. I think he's going to be looking like one of the best backs this year. Just look at the space that he creates. Look at the way he hits the gaps and the way he follows his blocks. It's incredible. 2nd and 4 here. I definitely wanted to see if KP could drive the full length of the field, and with Davion running the ball the way he is, it might not be an issue. Quick screen pass over to Draco, but he's taken down quickly by Trevon Simpson, the transfer out of IMG Academy. Headed into he's in his sophomore year currently. Another athlete, another very tough athlete out there playing wide receiver and corner. Had a very solid freshman season at IMG Academy with the Ascenders. Decided to come over out west and join the Long Beach Jackrabbits. Give him a wide out option here. Everybody knew they were going to be looking for a lot of wide receivers with P. Hall leaving, so they definitely loaded up, but now they need the QB to deliver. Here's KP dropping back. Oh, nice dart. Beautiful pass from the freshman, connecting on his 2nd one of the night to Rowan. J. Rowe. Right in the middle of the PFL Eagle. The PFL Wings. AZ looking hurt, but he got the new Nikes on though. So hey, if you're gonna look hurt in style. 1st and 10. Still first quarter action, our first 12-minute quarter action of high school 2. It feels good. I've definitely seen lots of doses of you guys, but I wanted to see a full dose. And here we go, Davion hitting the outside off the screen, and it's a 1st down. And this he was a freshman, reclassified. I was going to say the freshman duo. This backfield here is special, but this young backfield is special here with KP and Davion. I'm not sure what Tanner is thinking over there on the sidelines as he prepares for his first start next game. But this kid KP is looking incredible as he connects another dot here, taken down by Long Beach's Jacob. I'm sorry, I said Jacob. What in the world was I thinking? But Jacob Jordan, you know, sometimes when you just saying it on the spot, I got to get used to a lot of you new guys out here, so I'm just kind of just expecting the craziest names instead of sometimes it's just as simple as what it seems. Jacob Jordan, cornerback here, fresh into the league, coming over from the 2A district. He's a sophomore here for the Jackrabbits. So just kind of introducing some of these guys to you guys as we're live. Quick dump off to Mintz. Mintz eventually taken down by Ryan Brooks, but number 3 there with the initial contact is Keon Morgan, freshman, athlete, wide receiver, free safety. So you're going to see a lot of number 3, Keon Morgan, out here making plays, the freshman here from California. Here's KP dropping back. Holy, knocked away by Kelly Anderson. You don't want to try that kid. He's a freshman, but he definitely played a lot of lockdown defense in those few preseason games that this ball club got a chance to play in. So definitely keep your eyes out for Kelly Anderson. A lot of these freshmen coming with some heat, looking to get ranked. KP in the shotgun here. Turns his back, has Jay Pickens. Jay picks up a few here, but it's not going to be enough for a first. I'm sure they're going to bring that field goal unit out here. You still got enough here for 3. You still got some points on the board, so you did your job at the end of the day if you're QB1. Looking to give this team a 10-point lead here early in the game over Long Beach, which is definitely a different Long Beach team, as we can see. But honestly, I just feel they just need my guy Igo to just wake up and really tap into his potential here, because it's still a very early ball game down here in Westlake as the Chaps go up 10-0. Shout out to everybody here today tuning in to game 1 of 2. Kicking things off is Long Beach and Westlake of this Cali versus Texas tournament, the 2nd annual, fellas. Appreciate you guys for tuning in with us. Go ahead, hit that like button, that subscribe button if you get a chance. Check us out on Instagram at Prime FB League. We also have our Discord community going too. You know, give us a shout if you want to get involved. We're always looking for new guys to come into the league and join the community. Let's get another look here. JT3 on the kickoff. Always has a nice juke or two in his arsenal. But he's down on the 27 here, and I guess everybody just wants to know what is AZ going to do tonight. This is what we need to find out. We have a lot of weapons out here for you. We got to find out what AZ is made of, because he hasn't been able to get anything done today. He has Jamie Tyler, a senior receiver. He has Kelly Anderson, freshman receiver. Keon Morgan, freshman receiver. And he also has sophomore receiver Trevon Simpson. So this number 1 player is loaded with talent out there. He's yet to complete a pass, or maybe he's completed one, but the passes has been looking very, very tricky. Here he is, though, on first down, fake the run. Has a nice passer to Jamie Tyler. KP helps take him down, but that's a good sign there for QB1 on Long Beach. 2nd and 4. AZ gets the completion after throwing a couple of air passes. It's always good to see one get, see a connection, get a dot going. Maybe that can fuel some fire and get this kid rolling. He's a senior, far from a youngin', and nice. Oh my, I can't even speak. The kid is running. I just had to let him run. Had to let him run in peace. I wanted to go crazy, but I just wanted to watch him run. Oh my goodness, Trevon Simpson off the sweet pitch. The pitch was just nicely done. The sail, he sold it. My boy just swept the whole crib. Under center here is AZ. Nice handoff to Ryan with the juke. Nice strong run from the senior running back here. RB. Ryan Brooks, RB for Ryan Brooks and running back, I guess. 2nd and 5. That's how you got to bring it.
On the ready.
Trevon Simpson in the chat. See him checking out his game live. You got to love it. Got to love when you make big plays on the spot. Here's AZ. Got this team rolling, but hold on. Just when you thought you got us a good old flag on the play, Nice little delay of game for the captain here. Got that C on your chest this year. You got to step it up, AZ. He was a top player in your class last season. Now you're the big dog. No Precious. A couple other guys left town, but you're still there with Vicky Vino and some new guys. A lot of tough new dogs. I can't get over my boy Draco and his kicks, though. I'm loving those joints, those KGs, man. Those King Grippies is cold, boy. Got to get some side little advertisers. Might have to talk some NILs in a second. Here's AZ under center. Hand off to Ryan. Nice read. That was a nice read. Only got a gain of 3 there, but that was a really nice read. Could have been worse than that, but he was able to find something there. Made a little bit of something out of nothing on that run. 3rd and 7 here on the 47. Approaching that 2-minute mark in the first quarter. We got a Westlake 10-0 lead. Here's AZ in the shotgun about midfield. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Oh, beautiful block for Ryan. But it's broken apart by Bobby Smith. Bobby Smith, the senior strong safety here. Been putting in his work, paying his dues. Wonderful block by Ryan Brooks, but AZ couldn't put enough sauce on it to get it to Jamie, but he was locked. The combination of Amar Bryant, the freshman corner, and senior strong safety Bobby, it just was no way that JT3 was going to get a look at that. It's going to bring out the punt unit. Again, Long Beach not able to get anything going. So Westlake's going to get a shot here at the end of the first to move the chains. KP looking really solid tonight here, the freshman. Playing really well in his debut, regular season debut. We got a lot of tough freshman talent on display this year. We got a lot of tough talent, period. A lot of tough sophomores for sure. Freshmen and sophomore classes are loaded. Senior class got a few tough reclassifications, like my guy P. Hall reclassifying, and a couple other top dogs. I think even Bo Sanders was thinking about reclassifying a few times, so I'm not sure if he's going to go through with it, but I know he definitely was thinking about it. But we got Ryan Brooks reclassifying as well. As you see, Davon Williams looking like a tank out there running the ball. Really smooth, though, on the ground. Eric Glover also reclassified. Michael Gromo reclassified. Sean Landry. So we had a few guys go up to the senior class, making the senior class a lot tougher. Started out with about 10 seniors, up to 17 now. So, really tough class. Juniors are pretty tough as well. So definitely we got a lot of great football for you guys this season, so you should definitely tune in. They said the streets saying that AZ overrated, huh? Deuce Carter in the building. My guy Jake Pickens, live and direct. 2 captains on this offensive squad. Yo, that's the slowest juke. How you get... Hey, yo, man, you might have to go to the sidelines, because how you get juked like that? How you let that happen? That's crazy. Bananas. How would you get juked like that? But this offense consists of 2 team captains. Jay Pickens on offense, Amar Bryant on defense. Both freshmen, and Davon Williams running people over. Double nickel for this kid. 55 yards, 1st and 10. And guys, we have ourselves a new running back alert. I love when we get new running backs that put on a show. And this kid, Davon Williams, he just runs right through Ryan Brooks and picks up the extra yards for the first down. This kid's running. He's special. Took a look at him just bulldozing his way through the line. Oh, man, Davon Williams. This kid is running the rock. Here's KP under center. Has Davon in the backfield. Draco in motion. Drops back. Oh, man. Oh, Mintz. Couldn't hold on. I mean, the QB put it on the money. Just, I don't know. That's a rare drop for that tight end. He's one of the best CPU players we have to offer here. Mintz finally a senior now, has been putting in some work, and for him to drop that pass is just unbelievable. 2nd and 10. Gonna take the last snap of the quarter, and KP has, that's my guy J. Rowe again, 3rd and 1. Not quite the first they were looking for, but they will get a chance to get across the line with just 1 yard to gain as we're gonna approach the 2nd quarter. Second quarter action should be very interesting here. Let's get some twos in the chat. Let's see if Westlake can go ahead and open this lead up even more before we get into the half. We've got a whole 12 minutes here of second quarter action. Long Beach's got to start making some moves, because if Westlake scores 7 here, it's going to get dangerous down here in Texas. That's for sure. Caden Pierre having himself a pretty solid night here. Freshman quarterback in the shotgun. Turns his back and runs it. And this is what he was doing in the preseason. This is what saved him in that game they won and showed that he might have earned that QB1 spot. He was able to turn his back on the defenders and hit the corners and hit the outsides and hit his blocks. He was able to do that, and he slid. He's a smart guy. He really prefers to be a pocket passer, but he's an improviser. He can get it done. Not quite a duel, not quite a scrambler, but he can definitely sense when it's time to get a move on things and get out of trouble. And as you can see there, the freshman, head on a swivel, very alert, very aware. 1st and 10, very poised here on the 23. Got his team up 10-0. Quick drop back, drop in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Caden Pierre. I'm talking about, did you see the work? The drop back, then the step in, then the burst of speed. He said, I'm not a duel. What? I gets busy. Don't play Zeke. You see how he jumped in the pocket though? Like, he backed up quick, then jumped in, then took off. Oh my goodness, KP. Oh, he looking tough. Where my freshman list? I gotta get the freshman list together. Caden Pierre is looking like something special. I wanted to see if he can drive a full field. He's down on the 8. Show me something. 2nd and goal here. Davon Williams gets tripped up, trying to make a way. Oh my goodness. I'm just thinking about this guy KP and the explosive plays he's making out here, and the game-changing plays. The momentum is changing here. It's definitely going in the way of the home team. High snap. Yeah, I knew that one was looking tough. The snap doomed him. 8 for 11, not too bad. He's got a couple of nice runs in there to mix it up, balance things out a bit. 3rd and goal. We talk about it all year. We talked about it all last year. We talked about it all preseason. The teams here in the PFL have been struggling to get the ball in the end zone. The quarterbacks, we got to see who's top tier, who's next level. Here's KP. He says, I'll show you top tier. I'll show you next level. I'm Caden Pierre, and I'm handing out salt, and I'm getting tutties. I'm getting tutties, Zeke. Well, all right. If that's what we're doing, then that's what we're doing. Caden Pierre, touchdown. Westlake runs it in. Even though I was talking about who are going to be the QBs are going to show me they got the arm to score the rock. Now, I know we're going to see some impressive guys running it in. We're going to see a lot of QB scrambles into the end zone this year from guys like Casey Robinson, Dion Willis, Colorado Rivers, and as you see, Caden Pierre, just to name a few. So, but I want to see who are those guys that are going to sit in that pocket and dot something up in the end zone and really like get those passing tutties up. But nonetheless, that was an incredible play. That's what you call a playmaker. That's what you call a star. That's what you call just a scorer, just getting it done. It's a player out there, coach. Caden Pierre, the freshman quarterback, the freshman athlete, has his team up 17-0 in this debut here in the Cali vs. Texas 2nd annual classic here. And he also goes on the defensive end and plays middle linebacker with a chip on his shoulder. Already has an interception in this game. Remember, he intercepted the first drive. KP is looking tough. He's looking like one of the top freshmen in the country already in the debut. We got to see more freshmen. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I mean, the kid is looking special. He's dotting up. He's running for big yards. He's scoring touchdowns. He's picking passes off from the #1 player in the nation. He's just a freshman. Just a freshman. I believe he's only even a 77, 78 overall. So this kid is just a natural. He's a natural. He's out here. He's made the correct build. He's getting after it. But now we need to see these Jackrabbits here. Long Beach Poly's been struggling all night. Igo Zhang hasn't been able to get him going. Like I said, he has the new cleats on. You can see up close here. We've got to take a look at the feet. You know, we're really big on the presentation and our drip here in the PFL. So we got to pay attention to that. I'll get some nice little screens later on for that, just to show you guys what we're adding as we add on to the league. Got a few other jersey ideas brewing up behind the scenes as well. So we just trying to take this thing to the next level, folks. So I appreciate you guys for being here and, you know, just really holding it down, getting it out the mud. You know, we coming from the bottom, literally, like just from scratch. So to have 165 subs, it's incredible. You know, I'm loving every bit of it. Nice pass there from QB1. He's got his guy Vicky Vino. Vicky Vino didn't quite get the first, but it's the 3rd and 1. We got JT3 checking in the chat. My guy Jamie Tyler the 3rd. That's a tough nickname, bro. I said, man, you're number 23. Why is your nickname JT3? He said, because I'm a 3rd. I said, oh, I didn't even think of that. Ryan Brooks. Whoa, what a stop. I got to think KP had something to do with that as well. He was there. But nonetheless, number 58 crushes Ryan Brooks here in the backfield. Doesn't even gain a yard. Just couldn't even get a yard in. Like I said, KP there too, just in case. For some insurance, for some coverage. You know, he's gotta have his guys back. Ryan Brooks just a little upset with himself. He's also playing middle linebacker on defense, so he's the running back, but he plays middle linebacker, so but he's a senior, so he doesn't really, I wouldn't put him in the same class right now with Caden. Just, I mean, even though Caden's only a freshman, I just see a little more out of him at the middle linebacker position at the moment. But nonetheless, Long Beach, another 3 and out. Just being locked down today. Just haven't figured out any type of rhythm, any type of chemistry. And their defense is, quite frankly, the defense is getting carved up too, on the ground and through the air. It's just the Westlake's solid, balanced attack. They picked the perfect playbook to come out to debut this season, I believe. They finally found a nice little look there, and then also they got their QB back. The freshman didn't play last game. He let Tanner get a blow or get a look at things, and you know, he had to take some time off because he was winded. But now Tanner, you know, he's gonna be able to get a chance to get his back next game. But these kids are I think they're gonna like this guy KP. And here's Davon coming out strong again, but Kelly Anderson, the freshman strong safety, or free safety I should say, he's able to get the quick stop. He's able to get a quick stop there. That was big because Davon, he looks like he just burst out of that backfield every time he runs the ball. You gotta get him quick. That guy's trotting. Here's KP in shotgun. He's got J-Row moving. Davon again. There he is. Bursting out of that backfield. Nice juke move there on Jacob Jordan. Oh man. Davon Williams. This kid's gonna crack 100 yards rushing in his debut in the PFL. His debut in the 3A district. Coming over from the 2A. That's tough. This kid's looking like 100 yards right now. KP under center. He has Davon again, but he's taken down quickly. They don't buy it this time. They do not buy it this time. And freshman Keon Morgan. I told you, watch for that number 3. He's getting busy out there. The young freshman wide receiver, strong safety. I actually got it mixed around. Kelly Anderson is a wide receiver, strong safety. Keon Morgan, whoa, is a wide receiver, free safety. Trevon Simpson, I see you trying to get a little freaky out there. You've been watching that boy Freaky Zeke. Here comes Long Beach. Looking at 6:06 in the first half here. Igo Zhang still trying to figure things out. They were able to get the stop they needed, which was a pretty rare stop since Westlake's been carving them up early. But here's AZ dropping back. Another tough pass, and there's Amar Bryant. Freshman locked down corner. Gets his hand in the cookie jar. Bats away a pass, looking at a 2nd and 10. 6:01 in the second quarter here. 17-point ball game. Westlake coming out trying to make a statement early on here in this classic, trying to hold it down for the home team. Here's AZ with a handoff to Ryan, and he's just crushed in the backfield here. Number 58 again. He's tough. He is tough. Second tackle for a loss. Carter. Jackrabbits looking at a 3rd and 12 situation here. Not good at all. Long Beach has got to figure something out. They've been very stagnant all game. They haven't been able to move the ball down the field much. We haven't really seen many big plays. Here's AZ in the shotgun. Going to try to make something happen. He's got to start taking a shot here. He's got Trevon Simpson, and that's a big-time first down. Taken down by Bobby Smith. But those are the type of plays that this Long Beach team and this offense is going to have to start making. They got to start getting the defense going. Give the defense some confidence. And that's one of those passes that can probably get things going. Great catch. Great contact there from the senior to the sophomore. Trevon was able to get a few more yards on that. So that was a play make right there from the receiver. Catching it and able to get a few more for the first down, just securing that bag. Here's AZ under center. Oh my goodness. Those are the things there. When you get something going and they want to kick you back down. Just when we thought they had a little momentum there, they get pushed back 5 more yards. So we're going to repeat first down, but we're going to be looking at 15 here. So Igo Zhang had him a nice dot, but now he's pushed right back to where he does not want to be. But nonetheless, he's under center. We've got Ryan in the backfield here. Kelly down below here. AZ taking a snap, looking. Oh my! A dot over to Vinny. Vino. 1st and 10 for Vic Vino. The senior, the reclass, senior tight end, right outside linebacker, one of the best players in the nation. Was the #1 junior in the nation until he reclassed to the class of 2024 here. So he's definitely going to be still a top 5 player in the nation, is Vic Vino. Just one of the most impressive two-way players that we have in the nation in the PFL here. Last season, very dominant. Got off the line very quickly there as a right outside linebacker. You always had to keep your eyes peeled for him. Was able to get sacks, was able to get picks, was able to really make some impact out there defensively. And one of the best tight ends as well. Here's AZ dropping back. Looks like he's finding the groove. He's got JT3, and this is exactly what Poly needed. You got to start putting those wideouts to use, all those weapons out there on the field. They all came to Long Beach because they knew they had the top gunner, the top gunslinger in the nation, in town. You got to start using those weapons, AZ. No more Precious Hall to bail you out. No more P. Hall running for 90 yards. From the end zone to the other. It's all on that arm. It's all on that arm, Captain. You got to get these guys. Look at all this talent lined up down here at the bottom of your screen. You got T. Simp. You got Vinny AZ doesn't know what to do. He's a pure pocket passer now. He will not dare to run it. You see here. Oh, and then he fumbles. Long Beach is able to recover, but the man he wants no part of running. He says, I'm a true pocket passer. I don't even want to sniff outside of what's going on here. I just want to stay back here in the pocket. He had so much time to throw to where he even coughs up the rock. Now we know that's the one thing about AZ. He's always had those, you know, those jitters, man. We've always clowned him for that one game where he disappeared, and so we know this guy deals with a lot of things sometimes, and his game can look a little off. And when he starts getting hit, he starts getting a little shook out there. But we figure this is his senior year, and there's Marquise Washington. He says, it's not my senior year, but I'm a tough one. 2 tackles for Marquise. Putting on the pain, bringing the pain, stopping the show. No yards for you, buddy. D. Willis tapping in. My boy Gio Gaddy tapping in. What's up, fellas? We got us a good one here, as in Westlake is looking good. 3rd and goal. AZ still has a shot here. Take a shot, AZ. Get in that end zone. There it is. There it is. Kelly Anderson, the freshman. He said, call me a fraud, but I'm gonna get it to my freshman. We're gonna get on the board here. AZ, the truest pocket passer we have in this league, and I was talking about who are the guys that are gonna dot up the end zone. That's not gonna run in, and here's the very guy that's gonna be that guy. That's why he is the #1 guy, because he is the truest QB in the nation. Getting that tutty here, getting Polly on the board. Team from California finally gets in that end zone. It's been a tough one, but that's a way to end the first half. Kelly Anderson getting his first touchdown of the year. Just a beautiful pass, beautiful route there. Now KP's going to chop it up with Davon here. They got to figure out how they want to come out in this next drive. Didn't look too hot last drive. As we see Draco Jones there looking to have a big year. The sophomore athlete. 17-7, 2:52 left. Long Beach looking to get another stop here. Maybe even with another chance to drive the field for maybe even 3. So let's see how they play this clock. But Westlake got to stay aggressive. You want to make it into the half, but you got 2:50 left. You definitely want to stay aggressive. As Jay Pickens is smacked here, back here at the 27. Careful, young fella. We got those fresh red tints there. Those Oakleys. Let's see if we'll keep him. We might just go on and off with him. Have him on sometimes. Sometimes we'll come with the darks. But for now, we'll keep the red tints for the tournament. We got a 1st and 10 on the 27 here for Long Beach. Again, I want to shout out everybody tuning in right now. I appreciate you guys coming out with us here, rocking with the PFL on our debut night here on high school season 2. As Westlake is hosting Long Beach Poly in this tournament. Cali versus Texas. KP, freshman quarterback, looking, but he will take it. He's got Vino all over him. He tried to race him down, but man, that kid is fast. He gained 5 on him. Vic Vino, boy, that boy was like, whoa, this kid is running. Let me put on an extra boost here. That kid KP charged those boots up before the game. He's another one of those boots, those boot runner guys. He's got his blue boots laced up. Ooh, yeah, you might want to keep using the boots, because the arm is a little bit of a noodle. What they call my boy? All right, now let me not do my man like that. KP back in the shotgun, freshman quarterback. Show me something. Whoa! Nice defensive play, and he's choking my man up. Get off me, son. So KP showing a little bit of that youth, showing that freshman Showing some of these freshman tactics here, some of these freshman woes, if you will. It's not all great. It's not going to all be gravy out here. He's been playing well, but everything's not going to go his way. And he's going to learn that tonight. This is his first start here, varsity freshman on Westlake. Very tough circumstances. And we do see Tanner Young back there punting the ball, by the way. That is the backup QB who's going to be he's involved in this QB battle between he and Caden. He's a sophomore. So he's definitely out here getting his, putting his footwork in, if you will. He's out here kicking those punts, making sure they get the fielding they need, making sure they push these guys back as far as possible. Right now, AZ's looking at a chance to score. Like I said, get the stop, come down, maybe score again. Here's a chance for Igo to redeem himself. If he can drive this team down the field with just 1:51 left in this half, this is really going to change the game around drastically. It's going to be a crazy momentum shifter. Here he is in the shotgun. I assume this is going to be a heavy arm drive as Kelly Anderson, the freshman, fights for the first. And I told y'all, I want to say maybe after the first or the second preseason game that this Kelly Anderson kid was going to be something to watch as a receiver. I was really looking at him on the defensive end, but he showed me a lot of guts. He scored a couple touchdowns in that preseason, and he was able to get open. I like this route running. He's got hands, and he's showing right now in this debut that he's proven to be what we've seen early on in that preseason. Let's see if he can keep it up. He needs AZ to hit him right on the money. Here he is again. Nice little pass. He's got Ryan Brooks going out of bounds. Way to stop the clock. Only a gain of 1, but definitely working some clock here. 2nd and 9. Westlake's defense is no slouch at all. Very tough team out here defensively. Draco, Amar, Caden, Bobby Smith, Marquise Washington here. Nice pass off to Kelly Anderson again, taken down by Amar Bryant. But Kelly Anderson just being a top target here for the senior QB. The freshman getting open. Just routing folks up. 3rd and 3. Big time 3rd down here for the Jackrabbits. Looks like QB1's feeling it. He's got that C on his chest for the first time. He's got to show up. He's got to show us something. Hand off to Ryan, and there's Marquise Washington Jr. He's a kid that's always talking about how he wants more play, he wants to get physical, he wants to tackle, he wants to make stops, and there's 3 tackles tonight that I've seen, and he's putting on his talent here live tonight in their debut. I'm not mad at Marquise Washington right now. Really showing up for this ball club. KP's going to get another chance here to drive before the half is up. I mean, if they go ahead and swing it that way and they get another touchdown or a field goal, to definitely make them a bit more comfortable. We got a flag on the play. Even though Mintz caught it and Vino took him down, that one's going to definitely come back. The good old holding. You got to bring that one back. 1st and 20. Those are the ones that bite you. On to 23, and Caden has got to figure out, does he want to take a couple of shots here? Or do they want to play it safe and let Davon run about 10 to 15 yards here, boost up some stats? Here he is in the shotgun, 1st and 20. He's going to look to take a shot. Nicely done here. Gets it down to Mintz. Taken down by Keon Morgan. I gotta say, the freshman is getting physical out there. Let's see if KP can drive quickly. Nice pass. Way to get him down. Way to get him moving. AZ, man, running the ball on 3rd and 3. You got to trust that arm. Here's KP in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Westlake. They're hungry. Dump off pass to the running back. Taken down by Ryan Brooks. Got a little running back on running back action. Shout out to all my athletes out there playing two-way football. 2nd and 1. On the 44. Clock's moving. Westlake might have another. Oh, there's that timeout. I was going to say. They have another shot at it. They take a timeout. Here's Caden looking to make a couple of more, maybe a couple plays here before the half. Nice pass to Davon. Davon gets past the 1st down, and I believe these guys are in field goal range, especially if their kicker is him. But for now, we're looking at 1st and 10 on the 39. Westlake, no more timeout, so they got to make a decision here if they're going to take a shot for the end zone or if they're going to kick a field goal. They're going to take a shot. Here's Caden. Caden Pierre in the shotgun. Freshman QB taking the snap. He's looking. Oh, he's being rushed and he's taken down, but there's a flag on the play. Wait a minute. We're going to get a personal. Are we really going to get a. Are they really going to call a face mask? They bailed that man out. Wow, really put him in field goal range. Now, look how that worked out for Westlake. You got one more chance to take a shot, and then you ended up getting a field goal given to you. That's big time. You got to take the 3 at this point. They set it up perfectly. Westlake's going to have a chance here to grab 3 more here headed into the half. Oh, but the kick is short. Wow. I definitely thought he was going to be able to nail that one. On the 32, you got to knock that one in. Still up 17-7 at the half is Westlake. But, man, you got to knock that one in. Shout out to Colorado Rivers checking in here as we approach the 2nd half of football here at Westlake. We got Westlake up 17-7. Long Beach Poly trying to figure some things out. AZ trying to, rile his troops up, get them going, get them hyped, tell them we're going to have a different half. We got a whole new half of football. This thing is far from over. 7-17 ball game. Westlake seems pretty locked in. Long Beach trying to figure it out. And KP's going to get a chance to speak first in this 2nd half. So let's see what he comes out with. If he's going to, this is going to determine if there's going to be a long night for Long Beach or if they're going to have a chance to step up and get this game back on track. Much love to Austin Brady. Shout out to Austin Brady, quarterback of Mater Dei, freshman quarterback over at Mater Dei, finding himself in a similar situation here as Caden Pierre, sophomore quarterback, fighting him to get the spot, Isaiah Johnson. So definitely going to be an interesting year with a lot of these players, a lot of these positions. Here's Caden in the shotgun. Hands off to Davon Williams. He has room, and he's wonderful at following his blocks. He's a great ball carrier. 74 yards on 11 attempts. The kid is getting the job done. He's simply getting it done. It's an excellent ball carrier. 1st and 10 here. KP back in the shotgun on the 39. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Ooh. Misses his target here. 11 for 17 for 101 for KP. Freshman still trying to feel things out, still trying to complete more passes in that pocket. been doing well at, you know, mixing it up, being that duel. So you can't be too mad at him. He has the lead now, but he definitely has to start hitting his targets more as Davon. Whoa! Ryan Brooks stuffs him. Goodness. 3 tackles for the senior middle linebacker, and you got to be careful out there, Davon, because Ryan smells blood with a huge hit stick. Here's KP in the shotguns, trying to keep this drive alive. Whoa, knocked away by Trevon Simpson. Should have been a pick. Didn't even attempt to catch it. Definitely thought he was going to try to come down with that, but he definitely knocked it away. And Long Beach defense holding tight here. Westlake's offense hasn't been able to really get much going. I got to say, I've been very impressed with Long Beach defense. I just need Zhang and the guys to really get things going, because that's the part of the ball, or that's the side of the ball that the Jackrabbits have been struggling with. The defense has been great. You know, I mean, wow, there's Tanner Young helping his team when they need him. He can't QB tonight, but he can kick it. He can always kick it, and this is his job tonight. You do your job. And tonight, you have to do what you have to do. And as a punter, he puts AZ in a already struggling offense. Puts him inside the 10. On the 2, to be exact. Now, that's what you call being a team player and just going out and getting it done despite not being able to do or play the position that you want to. Much love to Tanner Young right there.
Let's go. 91.
Here goes AZ, handoff to Ryan Brooks. Ryan Brooks up the middle. Okay, trucking for a couple of yards here. Picks up 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 on the 7. AZ stepping back out here. He's going to start off under center. Another handoff to Ryan Brooks. Oh, KP shoots out of nowhere. It's very funny and very dope seeing those 2 number 8s matched up, Marquise Washington and Vicky Vino. 2 really tough ballers, man. Vinny, like I said, Vino's a senior, Marquise a junior, or a sophomore, I'm sorry. Nice pass to JT3. Get him going, get him involved. I'm sorry, Marquise is a freshman. I was thinking Cartier Frost. But yeah, freshman versus a senior. So that's a very interesting matchup there. 2 dogs. But JT3 got the fresh new Nikes. I think those things are hard. They look dope with all the jerseys too. My boy JT making them look raw. Senior wide receiver here. He's asking for the ball in the chat. He gets a nice target there. 1st and 10. AZ looks like they're working their way out of that bad position, that bad field position. Ryan Brooks able to break a tackle, but there's that kid. There's that kid. Caden Pierre, that middle linebacker. He's very tough. Very, very tough. He makes plays. He's a playmaker on both sides of the ball. I gotta say, this kid is definitely going to be one of the best freshmen in the nation. I mean, already you can see. You can already tell. He's built for it. This kid is a playmaker. 2nd and 12. I go Zhang in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's being rushed. Oh, he's able to get it off. He gives it to Vino. You asking how you're playing, and there you are. You get a nice stop there on 3rd and 6. I was just telling everybody how I put you in the new. We got some Ken Griffey's modded in, so you're the spokesman for them today. Maybe get a little deal out of it. But they look clean on you right here down on the bottom of the screen. Draco Jones. Appreciate you for tuning in, brother. Oh, man, JT3. Jamie Tyler III asks for the ball, and he receives it. 56 yards so far for the senior receiver. He's been asking for the ball all day. He said, I need looks. I need looks, AZ. AZ's been hitting him, and he's been on the money. These 2 seniors are connecting right now, and they're not going out without a fight. These are the plays you have to make. Igo, you got to be active. You got to be aggressive down the field. Use that arm. Start slinging. Slanging. Because at the end of the day, this is all they got. You know, Ryan Brooks is a solid guy. He's probably gonna make his plays, his runs here. But you need that arm right there. And there he is again, JT3. They are picking his defender apart. JT just eating up yards, 78 yards for the senior. And I'm telling you, with 12 minutes of action, we're gonna really see who the real dogs are and who are the real stat stuffers. And here's Jamie Tyler trying to make it tough for you wide receivers out there. He's going to set the tone here. He's looking like wide receiver 1 to start the season. So far, I mean, you know, just one game, but 78 yards. Still got a lot of football left here. He's looking real impressive. And look at Ryan Brooks taken down quickly again, just not really following his blocks much, not finding the holes and the gaps. He had a left lane there, but he chose to go right. See, why didn't he just go left? He had that whole left side open. But instead, he chose to dip back right. It might be that Madden logic for you, but I just don't quite understand it. 2nd and 11 here for AZ and his crew. Igo takes the snap. Ooh. Listen, I think that's the second pass we've seen like that, where he just literally just threw it straight to the ground, like a little dud to the ground. Like, just, what was that? I think, does he like mentally check out for a second on those plays? Because you QB1, you can't be doing that. Here's AZ. Oh, steps in, makes a play. Ryan Brooks just shy of a first, but they are in position. Draco Jones with a tough stop, big time stop from Draco, the sophomore athlete. Grabs the big time stop. My guy Vicky Vino in the building. Appreciate you for stopping by, champ, and checking out the game. You out there balling, of course. One of the toughest players in the PFL, number 8. Here comes Long Beach, you know, trying to throw 3 on the board. They just trying to crawl back into this game. Their kicker is on the money, and this is 17-10 ball game. Here comes Long Beach. Long Beach trying to find some type of momentum. That was a really nice drive. They couldn't quite get the 7 that they wanted, but they did come away with 3, and they did shorten this gap, shorten this deficit here. With just 5:17 left in the third quarter, they've been holding Westlake, getting 3 and outs, forcing 3 and outs on Westlake all second half. Westlake hasn't really been able to do anything with this defense. So if Long Beach's defense can stay on track, stay aggressive, continue to push this offense back, and not let them move forward, we could be in for a classic at the classic, y'all. Now you know when I start to sniff a classic, it's normally a classic. If they can get a stop here and they go get 7, boy, are we in for a treat. The debut is the PFL. My boy Deuce Carter says it the best. Jay Pickens says it the best. It's the PFL. Anything can happen. You never know. I'm talking from block punts to block field goals, game-winning interceptions, game-winning touchdowns over the top. You name it. One-handed grabs. So you just got to stay locked in here because you never know what can happen. Caden Pierre, this is a big drive for him. He's got to make some noise right now. Davon Williams is trotting his way, taking a couple of players with him. 2nd and 1, and the sophomore back, 86 yards. He's going for RB1. He's putting all the running backs in the nation on notice right now, here and now. He's challenging every back in the league. 86 yards. Who can top it? The game's not even over yet. He's going for 100. Here's KP dropping back. Davon Williams gets to the outside. Kid's quick. Taken down by Kelly Anderson, but the kid is making plays. 59 yards receiving. Oh my goodness. Wow. 86 yards rushing. 56 yards receiving. Yo, this kid is special right now. He is putting on a clinic. Just a sophomore out there, but he was, like I said, it's funny because he's very active and he always talks about these offers, and I'm just like, man, maybe he deserved some of these offers. I don't know. He's out here just pure talent. Here's KP, says, I feel like running too. I'm inspired. Doesn't even slide, picks up the first. Westlake tough. Trevon Simpson, now you know you gotta smack that QB. You can't just tackle him regular, man. You gotta put pain on him. He didn't even slide. He didn't even cover up with two. He just kept it in one hand. You gotta smack that boy. Westlake driving. They said, no, Zeke, I don't know about no Long Beach getting the stop and the touchdown. We coming down to put this thing to bed. Here comes KP again under center. Has a handoff to Davon and taken down. Kelly Anderson, just a tough freshman safety. Tough freshman safety. We are here approaching the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. Much love to the PFL community. Shout out everybody checking in. I seen we didn't have at least 20 guys checking in, 20 hits. Nice pass over to Jay Pickens, and he's pushed into the end zone. My guy, PFL young boy. First receiving touchdown of the season. Gets on the board. Jay Pickens. Jacob Jordan and then Ryan Brooks tackles him into the end zone, and the freshman gets his first touchdown of the season for the Westlake Chapels. Number 4, team captain, freshman Jay Pickens. As the Westlake Chaps go up 24-10, and Long Beach Poly is in trouble. Long Beach, just a reminder, Poly won this tournament last season. Whole different team, of course. Like I said, P. Hall, Precious Hall was a major factor on this team. Star running back now, senior over at Newton, decided to go back home to Georgia to play his last year of high school football. But he was over in California playing for Long Beach, and boy, was he carving up the field. He was easily running back one, RB1, and he's back this year, but he's down in Georgia at Newton playing with his buddy Cartier Wolbe, junior quarterback there. And it's definitely left a big hole in this Long Beach offense. You know, like I said, Ryan Brooks, no shade to Ryan Brooks, but he's just no P. Hall. So now this offense solely relies on the heart and soul of QB1, the number 1 player in the nation, number 1, Igo Zane. He's got to figure out a way to get this offense rolling. The time is clicking. It's 2:51 in the third. So everything's got to be arm heavy from this point on. Like, he's got to make darts. He's got to throw dots for the rest of the game. It's a 10-24 ball game. He can still come back. You got at least about a good 14 and a half minutes left total in this game. So you got time. You just got to use that arm, but Marquise Washington is not going to allow you to do it easily. Number 8, this kid is serious. The freshman, talk your talk. Walk your walk, young man. Marquise Washington putting on a show. Who is blocking this kid? Nobody. He's making it tough on QB1. He's been aggressive the whole entire game. QB has to keep an eye on this kid. When they talk about top freshmen, I'm trying to see why not Marquise Washington putting on a clinic out here. There he is again. I don't know how he let him get around him, but he's just blitzing the line. Anybody contain him. He's just blitzing the line. Every time I see him, he's back there. He's in the backfield. Keep an eye on number 8 right here, man. He's a tough kid. Just a freshman. Uh-oh. We got some guys moving. We got some things happening. The offense just digging a deeper hole here. They're already 3rd and 16. Now they're 3rd and 21. They call that 3rd and long. On the 17. We need to see some type of long shot down to JT, because that seems to be the only hope here tonight for AZ. And he hands it off again. He hands it off again. And Ryan Brooks, I mean, you know what? That was a pretty nice run there. But it's not going to do you any justice on a 3rd and 21. But that was, nonetheless, that was a very great run. On a regular drive, that would have been an easy first. But this was not a regular drive. This was terrible. Westlake was able to turn this to a terrible drive. Gotta credit the defense.
Here we go.
Shout out to PFL young boy. Everybody mad we deemed him that. They said, well, PFL young boy, that ain't no PFL young boy. I said, hey, the kid, he performs. We stamping him. You see, he caught it, took it to the end zone. Took the hit and everything. Here's KP in the shotgun. Davon Williams finds some room. Really great at following his blockers. I gotta say, very great ball carrier. I just gotta say it. I'm not gonna say never, but I haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen just a fluid runner. Like, he makes it look easy. Up to 94 yards now on the day. So, like I said, it's definitely, if they keep the lead, they're gonna run the clock a lot. So he's definitely gonna be over 100 in this ball game. Look at him follow the blocks, man. I'm telling you, the kid is amazing. 97 yards. He's very aware out there. His ball carrying is amazing. He can follow his blocks. He can see very well out there. Davon Williams. Where's my sophomore rankings? We gotta talk about running backs. Gotta talk about Davon Williams when we're talking about running backs in high school season 2. Here's Caden under center. Has Davon in the backfield. Quick pass over to Draco. Oh my gosh. Trevon Simpson with a huge tackle. Hey, don't hurt my boy Draco now, because that's not right. That boy Draco took one. QB1, don't ever do that again. That was a straight setup. Uh-oh, there's my guy Vino. Vino with a huge tackle for a loss there. Going to be credited the assist on that one, but he is the reason why the kid was taken back so far. Making plays. Calls himself the Russian spy. He's out there on the field spying. He can see ya. 3rd and 13 here. KP dropping back, looking, I don't know, he's dancing, he's finding open Jay Pickens. Number 4 making plays. I told you they don't call him PFL for nothing. 1st and 10. The freshman with a big time shot down the field to number 4, Trevon Simpson. What are you doing back there? Where are you going? Jacob Jordan comes over and helps. Caden's hype, smacking people, taking high fives. Yeah, we do this. We do this, fellas. The freshman feeling good. He's hyped, trying to get himself a win under his belt so he can have a nice resume and something to compete against Tanner Young. Say, I got a W. Oh, he's taking a shot deep. Trevon Simpson is able to bat that one away, and it looks like they're trying to pick on. If I wasn't crazy, I would think they're trying to pick on Trevon Simpson. They feel like he can't guard Jay Pickens is what it seems. KP is definitely trying to make a statement here. Trevon Simpson's going to step up closer like, I'm going to take the challenge. Oh, nice snag there by Davon Williams. Looks like that pass was going to get away from him, but he was able to pull an athletic move and snag it. 67 yards receiving for the running back. So he's going to be over 100 yards rushing and 67 receiving. Just a tough running back. You normally see one or the other. He's good at receiving or he's good at running. This kid can do it all. Here he is hitting the outside for an easy first down, and he cracks the 100-yard. And guys, in our very first game of the season, we have a running back over 100 yards. Let's get the fours in the chat for that alone. My guy Davon Williams, you go ahead and talk your talk. I see you talking all over Instagram, all over Discord, bro. You know what? At this point, 106 yards in your first game. Go talk that talk, sophomore. Talk that talk, man. Do what you got to do. You're tough. You proved it live. You're tough. 1st and 10. Westlake, KP's looking. Nice pass over to Mintz. Mintz bullies his way in for a first down, and Westlake looking dangerous. They're smelling blood. Long Beach. Gotta figure it out. Because this is about to get ugly. They are trying to put this to bed. Tuck them in. KP, shotgun. Looking. Quick pass. Ooh. Draco, you got me. Sometimes I think maybe the receiver could have got out there a little quicker. But then I'm like, nah, that was a terrible pass. So QB1 just got to take the blame for that, right? That's what QBs do best. Put the blame on me. I'll take it. We win or lose. Here's Caden under center. Dropping back. Stepping up. Ooh, nice dot. Kelly Anderson was all over that one. That was some great coverage right there. Great coverage. That was an amazing catch, but wasn't able to get anything there. 3rd and 8 on the 9. So Westlake looking at either another field goal situation here, or they could get the first or a touchdown, but that would be very tough to do, as I said. Pass broken apart there. Trevon Simpson diving on the floor, trying to get the pick. Great effort. But we're looking at a 4th and 8, looking at a field goal situation here on the 9. Just a nice bat away. I'm surprised Trevon didn't come away with that one. Nice effort, like I said. Just, oh, he had it in his hands. Caught it with one. Might got to come down with that one, but like it was batted away. He didn't just drop it. It was knocked out. My boy Tanner Young holding it. Just doing some placement. Ball placement. 3 on the board for Westlake. So not the 7 they wanted, but they do get points and they do up the lead a little more here. You want to try to up the lead as much as possible. 27-10 here for Westlake. Final quarter here of the night for these two ball clubs. Long Beach still trying to figure it out. I mean, like I said, I just always feel like they could just score, get a touchdown, they'll be just fine. Get a touchdown, get a stop. There's still a lot of time. 8:26. You can work quick and efficient. Here's JT on the kickoff. Not a bad return there. Down on the 31. And we're going to get a chance to see Igo Zhang here in the 4th quarter, trying to put this team on his back. The #1 player in the nation, senior quarterback, Igo Zhang. In a tough situation here, down 27-10. Haven't been able to get his team going at all today. but he's going to try to, throw the ball under desperation. It's going to be a lot of throws here. I can't imagine a scene where they would run the ball being down by so much with so little time. And there's one of those passes. We've seen a couple of those tonight already. Now, granted, he hasn't turned it over at all since that first drive. That first drive was just like a fluke pass. It got picked off. Hasn't thrown a pick since, but he has had some passes straight to the floor, straight to the ground. 2nd and 10 here for AZ on the 31. Nice pass, and there he is. There he is, Vicky Vino. 1st and 10, number 8. He's ready. The senior athlete, one of the best tight ends. Look at that route. Just a route. Bobby tried to Bobby tried to lay that boy out, right? But that route was incredible. Route work. 1st and 10. Here comes AZ just when you thought he was in trouble. His fellow senior bails him out. He's got Ryan in motion. Draco's moving, going crazy. Another one of those situations for the Jackrabbits. Every time they take a step forward, they get kicked 5 back. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. Here's Igo in the shotgun, 1st and 15. Takes the snap. Taking a shot to JT, and JT putting the league on notice. And just like Davon Williams got 100 yards, we have our first 100-yard receiver out here, Jamie Tyler. JT3. Putting on the clinic out here, showing these wide receivers how to get it in. 106 yards receiving. That is big time for the senior. He's working hard for the scouts, showing why he's one of the best. He's a top 10 recruit. I believe he's number 7 or 8 on the list. Ryan Brooks, strong run there. If I'm AZ, I'm just going to try to find JT3 for the rest of the game. 2nd and 6. Zhang here in the shotgun. Oh boy. There's another one of those flags. Those infamous Long Beach Poly delay of games. When they take a step forward, they gotta take 5 back. They've been doing it to themselves all night. I don't know what's going on, but these guys have been drawing a lot of penalties here in this ball game. A lot of delay games, maybe 3 to 4 of them. Very costly. Momentum killers, buzz killers. High snap, handoff to Ryan. Ryan nowhere to go. Taken down. AZ, you got to throw that rock. You got to throw the pig. You have to. I don't know why you're going on the ground right about now, but you have to throw the ball, son. 3rd and 10. Approaching the 6-minute mark here in the 4th quarter, and here's AZ in a shotgun. Igo Zhang taking the snap, looking, surveying the field, has a man wide open is Ryan Brooks. It's probably his biggest play all day, and it comes through the air. Sometimes you got to mix it up. 31 yards in the air for the running back. Has had a tough night running the ball. Very tough, but he's been able to get open, and he's been able to get 36 through the air. Again, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in today and staying and sticking around for this full game. That's love. That's PFL love. That's building the community up, guys. Here's Ryan again trying to get away. Nice 2-yard gain. Long Beach looking to strike here. Trying to keep hope alive on the 8. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in or out. AZ shotgun taking a snap. He's looking to the end zone. No, he's got JT. Not quite the end zone, but does pick up some yardage here. 3rd and 3. He and JT continue to cook here. Third and 3, Igo under center here, taking the snap, dropping back. He's rushed. Oh, and he's sacked. Taken down by C. Evans. His 3rd tackle of the day. And Westlake holding the line here, not giving Long Beach a chance. That definitely might have been the nail in the coffin. They still had a chance, I believe, if they were able to get 7, go down, get a stop, and score again. But they're going to give it a shot here, their last shot at it. Let's see what the QB is made of. 4th and 8. Ooh, and he gets the touchdown to Trevon Simpson. Draco, you got to be a little tighter than that on coverage. Trevon Simpson, the sophomore athlete, gets in the end zone and does his dance. Number 24 just gets free there off the line, just chops Draco on a one-on-one situation and gets open in the end zone. Just a beautiful route. Number 24 scores on a 4th and 8. Probably should have went for 2. But way to fight. Long Beach still fighting, showing they have some fight left in them. Not laying down completely. Jay Pickens in the backfield, number 4 in 4th quarter. That's his time to shine. Here's the onside kick. Westlake's able to pick it up here at the 41. Not much field to drive here. They've been eating up field all day. They're on the 41. I'm sure they'll probably go to Davon Williams a lot this drive just to eat the clock as much as possible. So this is a chance for the sophomore back to really run up the stats and pad him. He's already up to over 100 yards on the day. Let's see if he can go ahead and go crazy here and show us his true potential at the end of this ball game, as he's going to get his first handoff. Whew, I thought he was going to run that guy over the way he was trucking. 110 yards here on the day, as Davon Williams is having himself a day. Here's KP. Handing it back off to Davon, but there's that rushing spy. You're not going to get over on him. That guy charges off the line. That guy is running a spy every time he's out on the field. Vicky Vino, Trayvon, and Draco lined up against each other in a one-on-one situation, so they're guarding each other on both sides of the ball. Oh, and KP takes a shot. Trying to get Draco, but the freshman, Keon Morgan, dabs on him. Just gets his hand in there and knocks it away. I've been very impressed by the freshman over there, making plays all day. Getting back there, getting a hand on the ball. He's been tackling. He's been making plays. Keon Morgan looking really tough out there as a safety for the Jackrabbits. Free safety, Keon Morgan, freshman, looking to have a big-time year this year for the Jackrabbits as they get a stop. And that's what I meant. Just go down, get your points, score your tutty, get back, get a stop. You got dogs on defense. Now look, they got another situation. Still got 3 timeouts. You're 151 in. You rely on your top QB to just make plays and just be a gunslinger right now. You rely on all your receiving weapons to go out there and make plays. You got Jamie Tyler with 110 yards on the day. And you got a couple other young receivers out there that can make plays like Kelly Anderson, Trevon Simpson. And like I said, even if they decide to go to the running back, Ryan Brooks, he also catches the ball sometimes and picks up a few yards. As you see, I think he had 36 yards. Oh man, Vicky Vino with the juke. Takes a man out of his socks, but a big-time gain. And see, all those weapons, 84 yards in the air. And this is going to be the year where Igo Zhang can show the nation what he's made of. This is his year to shine. He has Jamie Tyler, senior wide receiver, out there, number 23. He has wide receiver Trevon Simpson, number 24, sophomore. He has running back Ryan Brooks, who's more of a receiving back than anything. Kelly Anderson, the freshman receiver. Keon Morgan, a freshman receiver that you might see sometimes out there in certain sets. And then you also have Vic Vino that you can pass the ball to. So it's just a lot of weapons out there this year. And we haven't really seen much of Keon Morgan out here, as he's already in a tough situation with Simpson and Jamie Tyler and Kelly Anderson being the first 3 receivers up. So he's technically wide receiver 4. So we haven't really seen him out here eating, but he's definitely been eating on the other side of the ball. Here's AZ, quick dump off to Ryan. Like I said, another receiving threat. So AZ's got to utilize all his weapons out here today. 3rd and 1. He's going to be utilizing his weapons all season long, actually. But, you know, he's trying to keep this game alive, or else we won't see him until next week when we get into week 1 of regular season action. And there's that running back again, like I said, being a receiving threat. That's what he does best. He's a receiving back. Just gotta accept it. 52 yards for Ryan Brooks. 1st and 10, and Long Beach driving pretty quickly, pretty efficient. Running up the field here. It's a thing of time now. It's a thing of clock management. But nonetheless, they're going to fight back. They're going to give it all they got until the end. And that's all you can ask for. But here we are on the 47, and the clock is moving. No huddle offense for Igo. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's got to start taking shots deep. Nice pass and a nice snag. And there's the running back, Ryan Brooks. I'm calling his number, and he's answering the call every single time. 75 yards for the running back. Through the air. Igo Zhang is just picking apart this defense late in this game. And as I stated before, this QB has a chance to really throw for a lot of major yards this year per game. He can really up his stats because of the situation here.
On the ball, come on.
Here's AZ, another no-huddle situation, trying to save those timeouts just in case he can get the ball back. And he throws a dot to Kelly Anderson. And he's almost pushed into the end zone by Amar Bryant. Kelly Anderson, one of the young receivers that you point out here with 50 yards on the day, 1st and goal. Long Beach looking really tough late in the game here, and this was their MO last season. They could really be a team that could come back and win a game very easily. Every time they play, you can hear me saying, you got to put this team away. You got to put this team away, because this team here, they just fight to the end, and you just never know when it's over with these guys. These guys are going to go. AZ picking apart this defense. They're saving their timeouts. They still have 2 timeouts. They only used 1 on this drive, so they've been, clock management's been beautiful. Here AZ is again in the shotgun. Oh my. Oh my. Oh! What? I thought he caught that. Trayvon Simpson, you gotta hold on to that. That's a touchdown, my friend. Wow, I thought that. Oh. Madden, you gotta start letting these guys catch those, man. That's crazy. Oh, there we go. We get to see Keon Morgan up there at the top of your screen. Freshman athlete. Lined up as a receiver right now. Oh, I was about to say, he's going to get a look. And look at Zhang, already 359 yards on the day. So he's already looking to be a big arm this season. He's probably going to have to put up 400 yards a day for this team to really be effective this year. Because like I said, there's no Precious Hall back there. But Ryan Brooks has proven to be a great receiving threat with 75 yards in this game. So you can't. Oh, there he is at the top. There he is. Oh my goodness, what a snag! I wasn't even talking about him. I see Trayvon Simpson wide open, but oh my gosh, that freshman there with the one-handed snag, the one-handed gripper with the tippy toes, the tippity taps. Oh my gosh, the sophomore just had to grab him and say, buddy, that was amazing. Long Beach Poly back in this game. I mean, they got 2 timeouts now. It's a 3-point game. They still got to get some stops out on the field. Just probably not enough time in this one. Unfortunately, just not enough time. But it's always great to see teams fight back, and they give themselves some momentum headed into the next game. This is always a great sign for a young ball club in the PFL, man, because you don't want to go out like getting blown out or anything. So just to see these guys crawl back to this game, you got to think this game was ugly. People probably came in the chat and seen it and was like, oh, I'm out of here. It's over with. It's ugly. But little do you know, Long Beach is one of those teams, and this is their culture from last season, where you got to make sure you put these boys down. You got to put these boys to bed, because these guys here, they don't want to go to sleep. They like one of them bad little kids. They don't want to go to sleep. They like to stay up. They're going to fight you to the end. And as you see, we got an onside kick here. No fumbles out there. But look at who's making that play. That kid, Keon Morgan. We got to put a little alert out there for this kid, because this kid is making some plays out here, man. He is making some plays. Shout out to Keyshawn Fisher. What's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by, champ. We really enjoy having you last season. You had a nice year over there for Collins. Senior year, hit me up. Let me know if you're interested in exploring your options for your future. We might have ourselves a college thing going soon. So let me know if you want to get in on that, and we can go ahead and continue your storyline from being a Collins quarterback last season. Here's Davon Williams, a nice strong run up the middle there. Oh yeah, very great game, Vino. Very great game. You definitely came through and did your thing and made your plays. You had 84 yards catching, bro. But you guys just ran out of time here. Great fight to the end. It looked ugly there for a bit, but it looks like once you guys get rolling, it's going to be hard to stop you. AZ finally got his head on his shoulders and started throwing the ball, letting it fly. Long Beach is going to be tough. Don't take them lightly. They lost this game by 3 points. First game of the season, but this team is going to be a force to reckon with when they tap into their full potential, find the right playbook for them, and just find the right situation overall. But this has been a tough night, or a tough game for these boys, as they're going to call it at 27-24. GG's in the chat. Caden Pierre, the freshman quarterback, grabs himself a win over the senior quarterback. That's a big statement for such a young QB. Grabbing a win over the #1 player in the nation who happens to be a quarterback, and a senior at that. is very, very tough. Something that can't be overlooked. 27-24 ball game here. Let's take a look at some of these stats. We're going to look team by team. Caden had himself a solid game here. 90.6 rating, 17 for 29. Definitely could have been better at completing passes. Got to work on his accuracy and his efficiency. But he got the job done. 196 yards. Like I said, just a 58% completion rate. That's not too good, but he's a freshman. He's going to work on that. 1 touchdown, but hey, no interceptions. That's key. Not bad. You know, had bad completion, a bad completion percentage, but no turnovers and a touchdown. So he's got a lot of potential. 32 was his longest pass. Much respect to the sophomore running back Davon Williams II. Just put on an absolute clinic out here. 21 attempts for 117 yards, 5.5 a carry for a touchdown, and 4 broken tackles. His quarterback has 7 attempts and 44 yards, also added a touchdown. So 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to be a nice threat here if they can continue that. Davon, again, led the team in receiving yards as a running back. 5 receptions for 67 yards. Mintz, 38 yards CPU action. Jay Pickens only had 3 touches, but he had 49 yards, and he gave him a touchdown. 16.3 a catch, so he's a very, very big-time target, and he can make plays when he gets a shot. Draco Jones didn't really get too much love today on the offensive side of the ball. Only 1 reception, -3. So just a tough day for him on the receiving side of the ball. Had 1 drop as well. So not a day he wants to talk about much, but he won't mind getting that W. And he added 7 tackles. So he did his job on the defensive end, most certainly. 7 tackles for the sophomore. Marquise Washington Jr., let's talk about it. 7 tackles for the left outside linebacker. 2 tackles for a loss. Just really putting on a show, and he also finished this game with a sack. Tough. Caden Pierre, 6 tackles and 2 for a loss. Also had an interception, and it's just amazing that what this kid can do. He already did a great job at out-dueling a senior quarterback as far as getting the win. You know, I wouldn't say technically he didn't out-duel him throwing the ball wise, but he definitely did get the win over him and outperformed him in a sense of in an overall sense of things. But adding 6 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, and an interception is very key. Bobby Smith finished with 3 tackles. Amar Bryant, the freshman, 4 tackles. He also had a pass deflection. So very tough defense out there as well for Westlake to get this game locked in and get it knocked out. Tanner Young did his thing, punting. He had 3 punts inside the 20, had a 57-yarder, and he had 5 punts for 199 yards. So Tanner Young still being effective when he's not out there able to be quarterback. Jay Pickens ran for 73. And we're going to take one look here at Long Beach. Igo Zhang, like I said, had a very good passing game. I mean, not too shabby. 1 interception. The interception, you know, that hurt him, but still with interception through 119.1 rating, 27 for 37, 360 yards, 72%, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 9.7 average. So not a bad game to start the season for QB1. Just got to polish it up and get things started earlier. Ryan Brooks finished with 25 rushing yards, but he has 75 receiving yards. Jamie Tyler, 110 receiving yards, led this game. Vino with 84 yards. Kelly with 50 yards and a touchdown. T. Simpson with 40 yards and a touchdown. And Keon Morgan only had 1 receiving yard and 1 reception, but that one was very crucial, and it was a touchdown in the end zone. Ryan Brooks, wow. That kid was getting after it. Definitely did his thing tonight. And this is why the athlete position benefits you guys moving forward to college, because he only had 25 rushing yards. You're like, I don't know. But guess what? He had 75 receiving yards as a running back, and he's an athlete, plays middle linebacker, and had 11 tackles and 1 for a loss. So it's like scouts are going to say, yes, we want this kid. He's tough. Kelly Anderson, freshman, 8 tackles and a pass deflection as a freshman. Very tough, strong safety. Vic Vino, you know what he does. 3 tackles, 2 for a loss. He was really getting after it in the backfield and making some big-time stops. Keon Morgan, freshman, I was talking about him all game. 4 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. And like I said, he had that 1 touchdown catch. T. Simpson had 4 tackles, a tackle for a loss. And he also had 2 pass deflections. So T. Simpson definitely is getting his share of work and getting his things done out there as well. Jacob Jordan is going to round us out here with 6 tackles for the freshman corner. Or actually, is he a freshman or a sophomore? Let me just make sure. He's a sophomore. Sorry about that, JJ. But Jacob Jordan finished with 6 tackles. So not a bad first day for these two teams. Jay Tyler, 141 yards receiving and returning, I'm sorry. And that'll do it for this first game of the Cali versus Texas Classic, guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. Like I said, like this video up, subscribe, come through to the Discord community, come through the Instagram community and show love to the PFL as, you know, we continue on this journey and trying to, you know, grow and get everything going. And this season 2 is going to really pave the way for us to really take it to the next level. So we just really appreciate you guys for tuning in as much as possible and whenever you can and helping us get this season off the ground. So with that being said, we are going to have another game here in about an hour and a half to 2 hours to close out the first day of the Cali versus Texas tournament. It's going to be featuring Servite from California. They're going to be going up against North Shore out of Texas. So look forward to tuning back in with us in about an hour and a half or 2. We're looking at a 4:30 to 5 tip-off, or kickoff, I should say. So you guys, go ahead, take a break, do what you got to do. Come back and join us here for our game of the night, or our prime time night game. Servite, a newly added team to this series out of California, versus North Shore, Texas, who has a lot of new players and a lot of new things going for them as well. So it's going to be a crazy game. You guys come tune in if you enjoyed this game. Hopefully we're going to see another great game. It's your boy Zeke, and I'm signing out. See you soon.